right, guys. Well, this is science, the first video for science, because we got to finish up our naked egg experiment from last week. We have one short experiment, technically two, but one for real. At the end of this week's video list, it's very simple. It's very easy compared to the other ones we've been doing, because I know I've gotten some pushback from my teacher friends about having you guys do chemical formulas. I personally think you're perfectly capable of it. I know you're capable of it, so show it to me that you can, all right? So rise to the occasion, my friends. Rise to the occasion. Now, as we were looking at this formula from last week, okay, we're going to be doing that on the floor of my kitchen in a few minutes with some jelly beans. Don't worry, you don't got to stress about that. But if you did the experiment this week, if you haven't done the naked egg experiment because you didn't try it yet, you need to try it. I will be showing you my naked egg. It's been in vinegar for 7 days. So it's going to be super gross. It's going to be great. So my shell has been dissolved. I have not touched it in the last 3 or 4 days. I did take it out to look at it on, as you can see, after 24 hours, I put new vinegar in it. So we'll see what happens. Now, for those of you that did not do the naked egg experiment correctly, I did. There is videos online where you can see what happened with it in more detail. Now, what happened? So I'm going to tell you what happened first, and then we'll look at it. The shell of the egg, so I'm right here, guys. The shell of the egg, typically a chicken egg, is made up of primarily calcium carbonate. If you soak this eggshell in vinegar, which is about 4% acidic acid, you start a chemical reaction that dissolves the calcium carbonate shell. The acidic acid reacts with the calcium carbonate in the eggshell and releases carbon dioxide gas. You saw on the video from Monday night that my shell on the outside was still there a little bit, but, and this is the big but of it, is that there were bubbles all over the egg. And that the bubbles there was the carbon dioxide that was being released by the chemical reaction. So we did manage to see that actual chemical reaction in the previous video. Now, here is the formula that we'll be working with in a video in a few minutes, but I also wanted you guys to watch this video here from the science guys to show you exactly what had happened. So just give them about a minute. It's not I don't want you to watch the osmosis part of it because we did not go into the osmosis part of it. I might let you watch it just a little bit because our egg did expand, so we'll see that too. So go ahead.
Experiment a little closer. First, we need to look at why the shell of the egg is dissolved by the vinegar. Vinegar is made up of aqueous, or in other words, a water solution of acetic acid, and the eggshell is mostly made up of calcium carbonate.
All right, now as you guys can see here, remember the toothpick and jelly bean molecule building that we did? This is the cartoon version of it. So you have H2O, so there's hydrogen, and water. Hydrogen, and oxygen, which these are water molecules, these three right here. And these are more your acidic ones here. Out here, this is our, the carbon, what is that called? The calcium carbonate. This is what that is here. Okay, so now that you have an idea, ready? These are water ones here. These are the acid ones here. And these ones are the calcium ones here. Okay, so there we go.
When we place our egg into the vinegar, the molecules in our glass,
you've got to be kidding,
cause a chemical reaction that produces carbon dioxide gas, water, and calcium acetate. Once the shell of our egg is removed and we have fully exposed the membrane under it, something really interesting happens. Mm-hmm. The water molecules in our vinegar begin to travel through the membrane of our egg, and it begins to fill with water. The special thing about an egg's membrane is that it's semi-permeable. What this means is that it'll only let specific molecules pass through it. In this case, the molecules it lets through are water molecules. When we place our swollen egg into the corn syrup, the opposite effect happens. The water travels through the membrane and into the corn.
There you go. Now, if you want to extend this activity out, go ahead and put your naked egg inside of a sugar solution. And if you do that, what it will do is it will suck the water back out of your naked egg, and it'll be super gross. Then If you really want to extend the activity, you can take the shriveled up, nasty looking egg from the sugar solution and throw it in some water solution, and that the egg will like blow back up again. It is really kind of cool. And if we were in class, we would do that, but we don't have that option because we are on coronavirus quarantine and we are at home. So there's only so much of a nasty egg in your parents' refrigerator that I'd like to do, and we're not going to do that 3 week long experiment. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and look at the naked egg because I have one in my refrigerator. We're gonna look at it. I'm gonna show it to you. It's gonna be kind of cool, and we're also gonna be doing the so you can actually see the formula and how the molecules are put together for our chemistry experiment. So we're gonna do that as well this week, and then we are gonna do one more experiment which is going to be like an art experiment. Like it's going to have like some colors and stuff. It's going to be fun. So let's just go ahead, take care of your business. Let's finish up the egg experiment, and then we'll move on to the art experiment. So I hope you guys had. This is one of the shortest introduction videos because we are going to be doing the calculation video, and that one there is not as fun. So I mean, it's fun for me, but I can understand how some other people found it tedious. So anyway, I will see you guys in a few minutes with the next video.